So, Superman and Lois, I feel like this was only a matter of time before the CW drama took hold of the show all outright. And here's the thing, there's always going to be these type of writing in these type of shows to build drama. And I understand why they needed it, but it's so manufactured. And you know what I'm talking about if you've seen the episode. So this recent episode of Superman and Lois was pretty much the epitome of what I hate about Lana Lang's character in Smallville, the show. What in the world? Who was writing her character? I like this version of Alana Lang. I'm gonna keep it a band with you, bro. I'm gonna keep it a stack. I'm gonna keep it a bricky. She was awesome. Her character was written so well, so perfect. She embodies Smallville. But as soon as this episode came on, I ain't finna hold you, bro. I have never been so insulted a day in my life. And then the line that Lois said to her husband, the man of the freaking house. This man, bro, Lois, I got smoke with you too, bro. Like, how you gonna get mad at Clark because Lois is mad at you? I mean, because Lana is mad at you. I'm sorry. So, you take it, and I notice she does this a lot in the show. She constantly takes out her problems on Clark, which makes no sense. Every time there's an issue, she just takes it out on this guy. And I don't understand it, but then again, women are women, they get emotional, you know what I'm saying? But it blows me with the fact that this woman didn't just realize what she just said. Like, bro, if I was Lois's actress, if I was in the writing room, I'm telling you, dog, I would have said, no, I'm not finna say this stupid shit. She literally said, and I quote, "Oh, we hold men to a different standard than we hold women." Man, keep your woke ass writing out of this show. Like, bro, why? I literally paused the freaking episode. I paused it for like what, 2-3 minutes. Like, I had to literally rant to myself. I was like, bro, why? This show is a masterpiece. Don't freaking feminize this show. I don't need this shit here. This is the one thing that felt like people cared about the property. It was all I freaking needed. And then get shit on it. How are you already going to start taking a dump on it? You take a break and you just start getting all types of woke. It was like, oh, there's not enough feminism shit in here. And it irked me so much. And I'm like, why though? Like, why? Anyway, I just had to get that out my chest so now we can talk about the actual episode. I just had to get all that out of my way. Okay, so the episode itself, on its face, it wasn't that bad. And honestly, besides Lana and Lois, I liked every single character in this episode. Even the Irons. And I hated Henry Irons' daughter. But honestly, in this episode, she was amazing. Along with the bros, along with the Super Sons, they were perfect. They were awesome. They were pretty dang cool. They had a nice bonding moment this episode. It was a lot of development that it was very needed, especially on the side of Jonathan, because he seems very like, I don't know. He just doesn't feel so compelling as a character. I went live on TikTok about it. Follow me on TikTok. So yeah, it was fascinating. So yeah, the Irons were fine. The episode itself was fine. Someone in my live brought up the fact that apparently Allie Allison was the female version of Parasite, so that's why and I kind of got a hint of that towards the end of the episode. So apparently she's Parasite, which is why she has these abilities. But here's the problem with that. How are you Parasite now that you fuse with your alter? That's what I'm confused on. What? None of the Allies had any superpowers. It's only until they got the pendant where she had the powers, but it makes no sense. They never explained this. And here's my problem with the Superman Lois show when it comes to their villains. A lot of them have either been rogue Kryptonians or something of the sort. A lot of the villains just have Superman powers. Zeta Row. Okay, the Henry Iron stuff was actually really good. That's what actually got me into the show. So that's not Superman powers. That's just Beetleborgs, but whatever. So that on its face, it was fine. But my main issue with this episode, it was just how weird Lana and Lois were written. They were written like some gender studies major got their hands on the Superman and Lois script. And then immediately it goes back to being a great piece of entertainment on television. It was really jarring to me. And Lana, this episode, was just being weird. He's like, oh, I know you're Superman, and I know you save the world, but stay away from my family because you betrayed me and it hurts. And I felt like you were lying to me about what you felt for me. Bro, what? Like the motivation was so stupid for her that it was such manufactured drama. And here's the thing with the CW. Here's the thing with these type of shows. You don't always need, the main cast to hate each other. Like, this is the thing that bothers me when it comes to them writing drama. It's like, they don't have to have drama every single show. You know what I'm saying? And to me personally, it was unnecessary. It kept taking me out of the episode because it kept reminding me of Smallville Lana. And I love Smallville Lana, don't get me wrong. But man, was she annoying. Especially when it came to Clark, and this was no different. So I guess, she's keeping the spirit of Lana alive. I ain't finna lie to you, I found that funny, the parallel between both of the Lanas and how they were both starting to be annoying. You can't lie. If you're a Superman fan, you found that funny. Don't even lie to me. But yeah, if I had to rank this episode, it was amazing as far as Zaytaro is concerned. I really liked his character this episode, and you felt that he already knew that Clark already trusted him. He even said a line. He said, "Oh, you're not the one I have to convince, am I?" And I like that because it shows that they are brothers. Some things that are better left unspoken when it comes to brothers. It's already a understanding, and I know that because I'm a brother myself. So I get this. I really like these type of shows when they add these family values. I really do appreciate it because this is the type of representation I like to see. Brothers coming together despite their flaws, despite their problems with each other. They still find a way to come together and be a family. And that's what I like about shows like this. So honestly, if I have to rank this episode, I'm going to keep it a brick with y'all. It's getting a 9 out of 10 for me, bro. Like, the visuals still hold up. The heat vision effects are incredible. And they were on full display this episode. So yeah, it's a 9 out of 10. I love this episode. And I didn't have barely any problems with it besides Lana and Lois. So yep. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe, do all the good stuff. And I will see y'all in the next video. Peace.